This video is for absolute beginners who wants to learn Python and wants to try Linux systems, but doesn't know how to start. I want to show the setup I use every day for Python development. And the total workflow looks like this. For example, I'm creating a folder, a directory for my project. I'm opening it in the Nemo file manager. I press F3 and I have the terminal opened for this directory. Then alias, it will create a virtual environment, activate the virtual environment, create the app folder, change directory to the app folder, and opens the Atom editor for this folder. So I want to show you the setup I use every day for Python development. First of all, I want to increase the font size to let you see what I'm doing. Main button, system settings, font selection. Or you can click on the main button and start typing font and then choose font selection. The font size is up to you. I want to use 12. And the text scaling factor I want to set to 1.1. It's a bit bigger than I usually use, but I hope that it will let you follow this video a bit easily. I don't like just icons in the taskbar. It's important to me to see what documents and files are opened. And to switch to the traditional look, I need to get the welcome screen. If you close it, you can open it by clicking the main button and start typing welcome. And you will get the welcome screen. So here I need the first steps tab and traditional button. I got what I want, but it looks a bit ugly. I want to use a different theme. So let's close it and main button, system settings, themes. I prefer to have the taskbar a bit larger. Right-click, panel settings. Let's say will be 30 pixels for symbolic icon size and 30 pixels panel height. And the last thing I want to change, I want to set the caps lock key as the control key because it's very convenient to me and it's my habit to press control with the left little finger. So I need system settings again, hardware section, keyboard, here layouts, options, caps lock behavior. Caps lock is also control. Control position, caps lock as control. And layout, switching to another layout, I use left alt, left shift and right alt. That's all. And now I want to install the latest Python version, but let's look around what we have here. Let's open the terminal. And then type in Python -V. Python command not found. Then Python 3, Python 3.8 and 5. But the latest version is 3.9. And also we know that the Python command is not associated with the Python 3. Mark my comment, we will return to it a bit later. Then pip not found, pip3 not found. Okay, The Python package manager pip is not installed, not a problem. Now let's open the Firefox browser. And let's input here pyenv GitHub. The first link. Pyenv is a Python version manager. It's a very convenient and absolutely safe tool. How it works, you can read here. How it works section. But now I want to find a list of dependencies that my system will use to compile the Python. So let's find it. Ctrl F. Install Python build dependencies. And here for Ubuntu Debian Mint, I double click on the line to select it, Ctrl C to copy, and paste it into the terminal. I can use Ctrl Shift V or middle mouse button or context menu. Paste. Enter. Okay. Then I want to find here the automatic installer, Pyenv installer. I open it in a separate tab, and now I want to install the Git. Git is a version control system. First of all, we need it to install stuff from the GitHub. So superuser do apt, it's a Mint package manager, install, and the name of the package I want to install, the Git. Then in the Pyenv installer page I want to use this command, copy, paste, and at the end it says that we have to copy and paste these 3 lines to the bosh rc file. Tilde means the home directory, the root directory, and the dot before the name of the file or directory means that the file or directory is hidden. So let's select these lines, copy. Then let's open the Nemo file manager and we can click show hidden files or press Ctrl H. And here we can see the .bosh rc file. Let's open it. And somewhere here I want to paste them. Ctrl S to save, then close. And then you can restart the terminal to make changes into effect or execute source command tilde bosh rc. And that's all. Let's check which Pyenv. And we can see that Pyenv is installed. Now let's install the newest Python version. I am opening python.org website. Download. And we can see that the latest Python version is 3.9. Let's check with Pyenv what versions it sees. So Pyenv versions, and we can see that Pyenv returns no Python detected on the system. That because, as I said earlier, the Python command is not associated with the Python 3.8 version. So let's create a symbolic link to it. I know at least 3 ways to do it, but I guess the simplest way to do it for beginners is to install Python if Python 3 package. Super user do sudo apt install python dash is python 3. Or you can use this command, link symbolic the path to the Python 3 binary file user bin python. It will do the same. And again, Pyenv version. If you press the up button, you can choose the previously inputted commands. I need the Pyenv versions again. And now we can see that Pyenv sees 1. Okay, let's install Python 3.9. Pyenv install 3.9.0. It will take some time. Again, let's run Pyenv versions. And we can see that 3.9 is appeared. Let's set the 3.9 version as the global version. Pyenv global 3.9.0. Let's check it. Python v. Also, we got the pep Python package manager, pep v for Python 3.9. For my projects, I always use virtual environments. Virtual environments isolate your project dependencies from the ones that have been installed globally. Using of virtual environments is important, especially when you want to try different projects from GitHub, for example. There are plenty of tools for virtual environments. I use the virtualenv, so I want to install it. It's done, and it also says that I have to upgrade pep. Let's do it. Pep install. Let's close it. Then let's create a folder for a project, for some projects. I'm sorry. Somewhere here. A base scraper. I open it in the file manager in the Nemo, and here right click, open in terminal, and we can see that we are in the directory eBay scraper. Now I want to create a virtual environment for this project. So I'm inputting virtualenv command, and then I specify the name of the virtual environment. The env is the name I want to create. I use always venv, and in most cases I don't use another names. Now I need to activate it. The env folder has the bin folder, and here there is the activate script. So to activate the virtual environment, I have to use the source command and then the path to the script. Bin activate. And we can see that the virtual environment was activated. Then I want to create a directory to store the files of my project. Make dir command and the app directory. It was created. Then let's get into it. cd change directory app. I'm inside the app. And then I usually open the current folder with my editor. I use Atom editor, but the Visual Studio Code is also a great tool. So I want to install the Atom. I need the Atom IO. download deb. Deb is from Debian or Debian, the Linux distribution, the ancestor of Ubuntu and the Mint distributions. Okay. Completed. Let's open it. And let's install package. Okay, it's done. To open the current folder in the Atom editor, the app directory, I use the atom command and dot. The dot means the current folder. No, I don't want themes. And it's done. We can create a Python script and so on. But you can notice that it's quite a lot of tedious work to create virtual environment, to activate it, to create a folder, then to open the atom and so on and so on. So let's create an alias to all these commands. Let's again open the home directory. We need the .boshrc file, and somewhere at the bottom there are also some aliases. Let's create a new one, a new alias for these commands. Alias, and the name of the alias will be, let's say, VVA, VV virtualenv venv a atom, for instance. And it's a string. So the first command I used was virtual environment, to create virtual environment. Virtualenv venv. And then I have to activate it. Source venv ben activate. And then I created the app directory. Make dir app and cd app and atom dot. Let's save it and let's test it. And again I have to restart bashrc file. My virtual environment was deactivated by this command, so but it doesn't matter. Let's say I have another project, Amazon Scraper, for example. And let's open the terminal, VVA command, and we can see that it works. And the last thing I want to show you is how to open a terminal by a hotkey, because it's faster than using a mouse. So let's open the Nemo file manager. I need the home directory, and here I have to create a hidden folder. Right click, create new folder, gnome2 .gnome2. Inside it I'm creating a new directory accels. Inside the accels I'm creating a file, empty file, Nemo. It's empty file. And now I have to restart my Cinnamon. I can do it by restarting my computer or by logout, or by pressing Ctrl, Alt and backspace. Okay, and now I want to open the Nemo file we have created. Ctrl H, gnome2 accels Nemo. And if it's empty in your case, go to Edit, Preferences, open the Preferences window, then close it and close the Nemo file manager. And Nemo will push its default preferences to the Nemo file. So here I need the last line. Show hide extra pane. I want to set it to F4, but it's up to you. And I need to uncomment this line. Then I want to find open in terminal. And here I want to set F3 key and also uncomment this line. Save and exit. Let's reload Cinnamon again. And let's open the Nemo and I press F3 and I've got the terminal and opened directory in the terminal. And now the workflow looks like this. I press F3, VVA, and that's it. Now I can install Python packages in my activated virtual environment, and so on and so on. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.